Hey YouTube, Alex here from eBoardStuff. Today, we're talking wheels, and we got a lot of them.
Change the core from orange to black. That looks really good.
Today we're going to be talking about three main topics here. We're talking about rebound, diameter, and durometer. Rebound is the measurement of how much energy the wheel can absorb and then put back into the board. It has a lot to do with feel. Diameter is of course the size of the wheel, and durometer is the hardness of the wheel. All of these have different ways that they're measured, and we're going to be getting more into that in just a sec. I've got all the wheels here organized from softest to hardest in durometer. So the first property that we're going to be discussing is rebound. Now, something that I need to put out there is many of these properties are overlapping. Rebound and durometer, durometer being the hardness of a wheel, will actually have a lot to play with the rebound of a wheel, which is the amount of energy the wheel can store. Or another way to think about it is, as the wheel rolls and weight is applied to the wheel, how much it flattens out when it touches the ground. The more rebound a wheel has, the faster the wheel will be. And to represent that here, I have a shortboard wheel that has a 101A durometer. It's extremely hard, almost feels like a rock, to an ABEC 11 74A durometer wheel here, which is almost jelly-like in consistency. This small wheel on a soft surface, such as like a paved skate park, will be orders of magnitude faster than this wheel here. Then the inverse, on a rough road, this wheel will be much faster than this wheel. These represent the two extremes of rebound and durometer. And I'll be getting a little more granular with that here in just a sec. So now that we've covered some of the basics of rebound, we're going to talk durometer. Durometer is hardness, and what it is measured on is a scale called the Shore Hardness Scale, which are represented by these numbers here: 74A, 75A, 80A right there, 83A on this guy, 83 on this one. This doesn't have a stamp, but I know it's 101A. Durometer and rebound play a pretty important role with each other. Typically, the harder a wheel, the more rebound you will have. The harder a wheel is, the more rebound it has, the faster the wheel will roll. This large soft wheel will roll slower than this large harder wheel. This 74A wheel and this 83A wheel have very different riding feel to them. This wheel feels, the easiest way to describe it is it feels kind of dead. It rolls over rocks and cracks and gravel really, really easily, and you don't feel much energy being transmitted into your board. This is great if you're commuting every day or you ride on very, very rough roads, but if you like to slash and carve and slide and really feel what your board is doing, these wheels can feel kind of numb. If you switch to an 83A BOA, you get a lot of the same benefits of a large wheel, being able to roll over cracks, over rocks, so on and so forth, but this wheel is much faster and it's going to transmit a lot more energy into the deck. What that means is you're going to feel a lot of those rocks, you're going to feel a lot of those cracks, even though you're rolling over them. This wheel here carves, slashes, and slides fantastically well considering its size. So another thing we need to talk about is the diameter of the wheel. Diameter is just the size of the wheel. We've got 107 millimeters, we've got 100, 90, 85s, and sitting in between here are 97s that we have also, but that's not too terribly important. The larger the wheel, the more contact patch you get. Also from the diameter is the width of the wheel. You can see these guys have pretty significant different widths. The more width and diameter, more contact patch equals more grip. So we just talked rebound, durometer, diameter, contact patch, and some of the different things that these things have to do with the ride quality of your wheels. But without riding all these different wheels back to back, how do you know which wheel is right for you? Well, if you start at the extreme end with our big 107 millimeter ABECs, this is a soft wheel that's going to have not the most feedback, which is fantastic for rough roads, commuting, and cruising. This wheel can go miles and miles and miles and keep you in relative comfort. If you go all the way to the other extreme, and we're talking about wheels that fit on your boosted board, not a shortboard wheel, which you'd never want to run on an electric skateboard, we're talking about the 85 millimeter Kagwama or the 80 millimeter Kegel in 83A. This is a hard wheel with a small-ish diameter relative to the large ones. This wheel has a lot of performance. It's very fast, it slides very, very well, but this wheel is going to give you a lot of feedback into the board. You're going to feel every rock you hit, every crack you hit, so on and so forth. But you really can't beat this wheel if you're going out and slashing and sliding and grinding the wheels down. Another interesting one, which is my personal favorite wheel, is the 75A Classic ABEC 11 flywheel in green. These wheels are relatively soft, but they all have a very low tear strength and low rebound. These wheels are phenomenal if you're looking to carve, slash, slide, so on and so forth, and do some commuting. These wheels also come in a 97, so you can actually get the best of both worlds if you're looking for something you want to commute with and you want to slash and carve around. The only thing you're going to give up is a significant amount of longevity. You can tear these wheels up in a hurry. So, it really comes down to what you're looking to do with your board. Are you commuting? Are you slashing and sliding? You doing something in the middle? Because there's a lot of different things that you can do, and there's compromises everywhere. A good all around, if you'd like to slide and grind the wheels down, you could be very happy with some 100 millimeter boas. If you don't want to have to re-gear your board and want to go with something that swaps right on stock, the Kegels are fantastic. You want to have the utmost comfort and ride your board miles and miles every day and not have too much feedback, you can't go wrong with the big old 107 millimeter flywheels. It's complex, there's a lot of stuff, and really the only way you're going to know what you like is by trying a lot of different things out. If you've got a riding club, try other people's setups out. You can contact us on our website, you can shoot us an email or you can live chat us. I'll do my best to let you guys know what could fit your riding style, but no, there's a lot of options because there's a lot of different ways to ride your boards. So like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think. Let us know if there's anything you think that we missed in these wheels, because there is a lot that has to do with how you ride your board. Check us out, we're gonna have more stuff later.